I was jolted awake by a puppy's wet tongue licking my face. I pushed the puppy away with my eyes still closed. Stop it, Dobby. A hoarse male voice sounded. Austin, flirting with me wasn't enough. Now you're after my brother too. The system in my head screamed frantically. Your story is falling apart. Hurry, win over the main character and get back on track. I opened my eyes to see the stunningly handsome face of my novel's male lead Greg. The other male lead was his twin brother Austin. I gulped and wrapped my arms around his neck. Don't be mad. He's not as impressive as you. With such a tempting man in front of me, I decided to take a detour before returning to the main storyline. After all, my best talent was winning people over. When I was woken up by a lick, I pushed the dog's head away without opening my eyes. Stop it, Dobby. The furry head paused, and a hoarse male voice entered my ears. Austin, not satisfied with seducing me, now you're after my brother too. The mix of desire and suppressed anger in his voice didn't fully wake me up. I wanted to sleep more, but a sudden loud noise rang in my head. Wake up. Your home is being robbed. I jolted awake. This so-called system, which sounded like Orion, told me that I had been in a car accident and was now in a coma. The sweet romance novel I hadn't finished was being continued by someone else, and it was getting worse and worse. The system had pulled me into the novel, turning me into the female lead with the task of winning over the male lead to restore the main storyline. I turned my gaze to the man beside the bed. The warm yellow nightlight cast half shadows on his upright figure. His long eyelashes flickered, hiding his eyes in the shadows, making it hard to read his expression. The light accentuated his prominent Adam's apple and collarbone, making them particularly enticing. Perfect specimen. I couldn't help but swallow. He was one of the male leads in my book, Greg. The other male lead was his twin brother, Austin. They were 100 times more attractive than the real-world prototypes I had imagined while writing the novel. Oh my god, two such handsome men and I get to seduce both. This is so twisted, but I love it. I didn't take the system's task seriously at all. An unfinished novel, and the main storyline is still up to me, the author, to decide, right? After being celibate for so long, I decided to lead the men astray first and deal with everything else later. I licked my lips and suddenly lunged forward, wrapping my arms around Greg's neck. Don't be mad. He's not as big as you. His face darkened instantly, and he grabbed my wrist tightly. Have you slept with him? Not yet, but that's the plan. I opened my mouth and lightly bit his Adam's apple, mumbling, be good, let's sleep first. I didn't know which word triggered Greg, but he instantly became wild, pressing down on me and starting to kiss me all over, his hands wandering and igniting fires everywhere. When he reached my thigh, he suddenly stopped, repeatedly rubbing one spot. I squirmed in dissatisfaction. Move your hand up, it feels better higher. He sneered. You've become quite forward after studying abroad. Is this what they teach you in school? Had the female lead already gone abroad? I pulled a thread of sanity to ask the system. Before my car accident, the plot had stopped at Daniela and Greg about to graduate from college, planning to study abroad together. The system told me that in the messed up continuation, Daniela had just graduated when Greg suddenly broke up with her. Greg left her to take over the family business, and Daniela went abroad alone for 3 years. Today was Daniela's first day back after completing her studies, and she met Greg at a welcome back party. After that, Greg secretly went to Daniela's hotel, sneaked into her room, and started kissing her. TSK, look at what they've turned my aloof male lead into. But I like it. I looked at him with seductive, watery eyes. They teach a lot abroad. We can try them all slowly. His mocking eyes darkened a bit, and he suddenly pinched my leg. I couldn't help but shiver. He asked, what about the thing here? What? Here. He carefully stroked a spot between my legs. Shouldn't there be a scar? A scar? I couldn't remember for a moment. Seeing my confused look, he gritted his teeth and suddenly thrust in. Liar. He pressed my hand down firmly, his eyes red, filled with both hatred and desire. Under the unrelenting waves, my sanity was ground to dust. The small boat was tossed high by the waves, and jasmine flowers quivered, shedding morning dew. As the dawn light gently filled the room, the commotion gradually subsided. In the moment of lucidity before falling asleep, I finally remembered that there should indeed be a scar between my legs.